investigation. It has been said that, quote, exceptional circumstances, end quote, including the high interest in the matter and the need to reassure the public, required public comment from the FBI. However, I can't imagine how an unprecedented, big and bold hacking interference in our election by the Russian government did not also present exceptional circumstances. As I said at the beginning, we're in a unique time. A foreign adversary had actively interfered with a presidential election. The FBI was investigating not just that interference, but whether campaign officials associated with the president were connected to this interference. And the Attorney General has recused himself from any involvement in this investigation. At the same time, the FBI must continue to work with its state and local law enforcement partners and the intelligence community as well to investigate crime of all types: violent crime, increased narcotic trafficking, fraud, human trafficking, terrorism, child exploitation, public corruption. And yesterday, this committee had a very important hearing on hate and crimes against specific religions and races, which are off the charts. In order to do all of that, I firmly believe it is of the utmost importance that the American people have faith and trust in the nation's top law enforcement agency. We must be assured that all of the FBI's decisions are made in the interest of justice, not in the interest of any political agenda or reputation of any one agency or individual. So, Mr. Director, today we need to hear how the FBI will regain that faith and trust. We need straightforward answers to our questions, and we want to hear how you're going to lead the FBI going forward. We never, ever want anything like this to happen again.
I don't think the American people want Russia to be meddling into our election, and it's still, well, the investigation proved that it did not interfere with the voting precincts where people actually went. But there was a lot of stuff in there, a lot of stuff that was said with Feinstein, basically what the left is saying, that these stories, they kept on going up with these emails and things like that. There's no self-accountability. There's no, you just can't take responsibility, and that's the biggest problem for behavior. Hillary Clinton cannot own that. It's just like she cannot own that she failed as a candidate and she did not connect with people. People did not trust her. And it's not like that was her first lie about the servers or multiple phones that she used or devices that she used to actually just completely lied time and time again about servers being scrubbed and, what do you mean that they wiped it down with a cloth? I mean, just stupid stuff like that to the media. And I thought that Bill Clinton was a lousy liar when he looked at I did not have sex with that. Well, I mean, you think that she would have been able to learn how to lie a little bit better, but, I guess it's a good thing. But people did not buy it. She was full of crap. Maybe she needed to take some acting lessons from George Clooney, who actually mentored Barack Hussein Obama for etiquette, So anyway, what's going on right now? President Trump, the Israelis, the Palestinians, saying that they must work together on a peace deal. Can the deal maker do it? He's talking right now. Let's see what he's saying.
Economic opportunities. Lastly, I want to note the positive ongoing partnership between the United States and the Palestinians on a range of issues: private sector development and job creation, regional security, counterterrorism, and the rule of law, all of which are essential to moving forward toward peace. I welcome President Abbas here today as a demonstration of that partnership, that very special partnership that we all need to make it all work. And I look forward to welcoming him back as a great mark of progress, and ultimately toward the signing of a document with the Israelis and with Israel toward peace We want to create peace between Israel and the Palestinians. We will get it done. We will be working so hard to get it done. It's been a long time, but we will be working diligently. And I think there's a very, very good chance, and I think you feel the same way. Mr. President, thank you very much.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فخامة الرئيس دونالد ترامب، أشكركم على دعوتكم الكريمة وحفاوة الاستقبال وأتطلع إلى العمل معكم.
Okay, apparently they don't have the translator to to translate Abbas's the president of Palestine to talk about how they're going to be bringing this peace together. Look, a lot of presidents in the U.S. have tried to work on this peace deal, and a lot of people say if Israel doesn't concede land in the West Bank, etc., and the Golan Heights, there's not going to be much peace. But we got to pray for peace. Continue to pray for peace. It's just it breaks your heart just how people live over there in Israel and even Palestine, both of them, just with the hatred towards each other and the security threats, the bombs going off. I mean, could you imagine living under that atmosphere? I mean, that would just send anybody's blood pressure way up there. But anyways, you got some sounds today with what's going on in Capitol Hill, and I will be the first to say, I don't trust the Russians. I don't trust them. However, I believe that the voice of the American people and anybody that knows anything about the Clintons and how they have operated through the years and how that they have lied and have stealed and have benefited just them. Bill Clinton is unique. He's got the same qualities Barack Hussein Obama, likable. Hillary Clinton is not likable. With that hideous, that laugh that she's got sounds like the witch. And she'd come across nasty, like Elizabeth Warren and so many others from the left. They have this nasty tone to their voice. It's nastiness. It's her attitude. And also her behavior. People watch it. People listen to it. People look at it. And they also remember. A lot of people that went to the polls remembered. So to blame it on Comey, the director of the FBI, and that's exactly what Clinton's doing. That's what she's saying with her book tour. I would have been in there if it wasn't for James Comey. And the media was railing against my emails. Well, if you would have actually paid attention a little bit, maybe that wouldn't be an issue. But she's going to sell a bunch of books. At least the left will buy the book, and she'll do the interview circuit and all that, and people will feel sorry for him. But what this will do, the left is so good for with the news media and stuff like that, will further outrage, more demonstrations, and unfortunately, more of those fires and riots and stuff like that across the country. We'll be back right after this with more For the People.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, to trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
The internet is a big place, but 123 Ready TV has made it easy to start enjoying all of the current movies you enjoy and those movie classics. What if I told you that you could start streaming everything now and all the latest movies for just $19.99? And it's a one-time charge, not monthly. 123 Ready TV is a media app that you can have on your PC or your Android phone. You see, this app allows you to stream movies and TV shows, weather, and anything you already have on your PC or your phone or on the internet. Plus, no commercials. Find out why so many people are using this amazing media player. Start saving money and start enjoying all your favorite TV shows now and movies for just a one-time payment of $19.99. To get yours, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com and click on the store page for your 123 Ready TV. For the People is on the air for you Monday through Friday, giving you the information you need with the insight you deserve. Our mission is simple: to keep you informed without the jargon. We work hard to give you a quality program that makes a real difference in people's lives. Today, we're asking for your help. We would like to expand our on-air footprint throughout the U.S. Our goal of $5,000 will give us the ability to reach out to key decision makers and get us on more radio stations throughout the country. For the People is there for you daily. Will you help us reach our goal? $5,000 is our goal, and we can build this thing together. Let's get to work and grow For the People. Log on to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. You love the show. Now it's your turn to give back. We are counting on our friends. Help For the People now by logging on to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And welcome back, America. I am Keith Allen, your host of For the People, heard daily right here. Our website, by the way, if you'd like to weigh in on any of the subject matter that we talk about on a daily basis, feel free to go to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. And you can also hook up on Twitter and Facebook. Just look for the icons on the website, and there you can click it and be hooked up in no time at all. But I appreciate, too, the threads that people start, and one, briefly, a talk show host in his own right. I will not mention his name because I don't want to call him out, because I know occasionally he actually listens to my broadcast, but there's this rumor going around that Donald Trump has Alzheimer's, dementia. He's got something going on. It's just, it's more of this rhetoric that goes out that just really fuels unproductive conversation. It really does. I mean, you think about all the things that one could talk about or do with their life, but obviously there's people that are just not content with themselves, so they have to spew these untruths and propagate the untruths about this. And so my reply to what was being said, of what he heard and he was spreading, what he did with his digital fingerprint on the internet, stuff that you forward, you comment about, you put out there, you start a thread or whatever it is on Facebook. But, I believe that he has more genius than most, and even if he did have dementia, we wouldn't notice. Okay, maybe that's a stretch, but seriously, I mean, think about what this guy has done. Think about what he's done, seriously, in his life, this billionaire, okay? You don't get to do these things and then, be suffering from dementia for the last 20, 30 years. I think it's possible that somebody can come down with a disorder big time Donald Trump